Good morning, y'all. So I'm here. I've been at my little spot working on my project. Breakups can do that to you. No, seriously. I've been going through it, but not in a worse way. It's been like some, I don't know, self-actualization type of shit going on these last 24 to 48 hours. It definitely did trigger my creativity though. I've not done anything. I told y'all about this little project that I wanted to work on, and I really hadn't done anything but look at look at some stuff and imagine. I bought a couple things that really didn't work to fit the goal that I had. But then I don't know. It's something about just having your emotions thrown for a loop that just kind of make you just I don't know. It awakens something inside of me. So I guess that part of it is good. It still sucks. Make no mistake about it. It definitely still sucks, but it is beneficial in that way. And we're gonna use what we got. Oh boy. So what else? What else? What else? I was thinking this morning, and two type of people who shouldn't date. Y'all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna tell you this anyway, but y'all gonna be mad at me. All right, two people who absolutely positively, under all circumstances, should not date and should remain single until these situations are rectified are broke people and broken people. I'm gonna say it again. If you are broke or broken, stay single. I'm so sick of this shit. Like, and this is not my personal situation. I feel like it's important to say that because I don't like to put bad law out on people. That's really not true. If I talk about anybody, believe me, that bitch deserve it. I'm a nice person. So I'm not really one of them people who just like, oh, you made me mad one time. Now I'm about to pop off at the mouth and you my ex. That's not how that works. I feel like there's a misconception about that. A lot of times people think, oh, well, you're just bitter and that's why. No. If I say anything or if I publicly disparage anybody on here, just know that they danced all over my nerves. Okay. I gave them chance after chance because that's not me. I'm a peaceful person these days. But, I just feel like it's important to know that because I see a lot and I agree with it because I still never forgave. They got this one boy, fuck that bitch. He wasn't even my ex. I don't know the girl. She wasn't my friend. But all I know is they was a couple, like they were a known couple. And then when shit went left, this bitch gonna release video of her and him together being intimate in real life. So you old ass nigga for that and fuck that bitch. Um, Lord, I didn't want to say that. I don't know how to delete shit. I learned a long time ago that whatever comes out. And I apologize in advance. Don't be so soft next time. It's so funny though. It's so funny because people who don't really know me, they're surprised when I say stuff like that. And that just goes to show their own stereotypes because they feel like if you use proper English or if you don't sound a certain way, then you must not have certain life experiences. And that's just not true. That's really just not true. It's just that some of us learn how to move in all spaces. When you try so hard to fit a stereotype of what you think it means to be a certain way, and then what happens is you miss out on opportunities to expand. And that's what happened. I didn't throw away my shot. So anyway, neither here nor there. I was talking about why you shouldn't date when you're broke or broken. Now that's not just to be mean. I'm not trying to come down on nobody. I'm just saying that it's not fair. It's not fair because if you're broken, then what? By your own admission, there's an issue. So, and I look at that shit like that's contagious. If you have some unhealed spots of yourself and you out there introducing this to other people, then you out there spreading. It's not STDs. It's ETDs, emotionally transmitted diseases. That's what you're doing. You're toxic and you're poisoning people, even if you're just a little bit toxic. Get some help. And I say this, I say this, I say this. I don't think anything is wrong with therapy, but I know that shit is expensive and a lot of people it's taboo. So, okay, get one of them apps. Get your AI. Get something. Talk it out, write it out, do something, look to the Lord. That's really what you need to do. And I don't mean going to the church. And I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not gonna say no names. But somebody told me that recently. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to church. I haven't been there in a while. And I know he didn't say that just because he missed the way that the church. I'm sorry, that was a cute picture. Just because he missed the way that the church look on the inside. No, it's something that he feels like he's missing, namely a connection with the Lord. And I'm gonna tell y'all, 9 times out of 10, if you go into any physical building, I don't care if it's a church, it's a mosque, it's a rock in the middle of the jungle. If that's where you going simply because you think that's where you need to go to connect with him, then you already starting off wrong, my baby. He ain't in no church. He is the church, you know? I'm not talking about Second Zion Baptist Holy Name Filled Bible Church on the corner. That's not what I'm talking about. And that's why we go in error. That's why we be so mad at him. Not we, y'all. They. I'm not gonna say y'all because y'all my friends. But those who are running around bitter, those that are running around making poems about how the Lord ain't girl, boy, whatever you are, fuck you. Cause I be letting my feelings get involved. That's the problem. As I'm an emotional person, I am. I'm passionate. That's really what it is. I'm very passionate, especially when I know I'm right, and I know I'm right about him. And you know what? That's just what it is. I don't have to. That's what it is. I won't say somebody mean. As I was gonna say, I don't have to prove it, but actually, yes, I do. I do have a burden of proof. Everybody has a burden of proof. If you say something is real, then you better be ready to stand on it. You know, and that's the same thing. If I say that I know he's real, and I say that he operates a certain way, then I'm gonna have to be able to prove that. And the way that I can do it is through my actions. I can do it through my own genuine nature. Some shit just can't be faked. Some things can't be faked, and eventually, whatever it is you're trying to portray will fall to pieces if it's not steepled in authenticity. And what that means is if I'm out here talking about I'm a child of God and I'm doing cutthroat shit, I'm treating people wrong, I just got a fucked up attitude. Then guess what? I'm not who I say I am, and you aren't either. If that's the role you're trying to claim. So I don't know. Neither here nor there. I think the main point of all of this is you know, ain't nothing wrong with checking yourself. In fact, I would encourage it. And then when you do check yourself and find that there are things that can be improved, then guess what? That's gonna be the case because ain't none of us perfect. I almost lost it. I was gonna say except I'm kind of close to it, but it was a joke, and I feel like that joke may have fallen on deaf ears. It may not have been delivered properly, so I didn't say it. But the point is, we all could do better. We all could do better. We all could do better. Period. So while we should all constantly, want to improve, want to be better than we were just the day before, it's still also so very important to know where we are, be honest with ourselves about where we are, and then act accordingly. Certain things you just don't get to do at a certain point. And listen, if it means so much to you that you be in a relationship, let that shit be your motivation to get right. If you really want that yika, you really want the. I shouldn't talk like that. If you really want a deep and committed relationship in which sometimes you do have intercourse, is that better? Then you should make sure that your mind is healthy. You can't do a lot of times you can't do nothing about your body. I encourage that for your own good. Not just because you want to look good naked, but because you want to feel good when you get naked. You don't want to have, and that don't mean everybody got to be a certain size. Sexiness comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions. That's not. Please don't think that because I feel like we put too much emphasis on weight now. Weight has never really been an issue for me. I've had my little struggles after 30, but overall, that's not been an issue for me. But I do know how I got this because that ain't one that don't mean that I don't have others. So I'm just saying, whether it's your size, whether it's your nose, whether it's your thighs, whether it's your butt, whatever it is, don't. That's not what I'm talking about when I say get your shit together. If you want that improvement, if you want to improve those things, do that for you. But that's not what I'm talking about. I don't mean that needs to be together because the right person won't care about that. The right person will see past all of that. Yeah, give them something to look at. You excited? You happy? You want to turn your partner on? Yeah, that's fine. But just know that the true, true, true sexiness and sex appeal, is something that can't be captured in a photograph. That's something that's exudes from you as a person. And as long as that shit is broken, it's gonna flicker and it's gonna glitch. And who wants glitchy? Oh my God! I almost said who. I'm not gonna say it though. I'm. Y'all don't even know how it happens in real time. It's so many. If you think that I say things with shock value, you'd be wrong because I don't. I try my best to keep things tempered. I don't really even. If I said half of what I think, oh boy. But I do appreciate these moments like this when I know. Sometimes I just know. All right, girl, you shouldn't have said that, and I do it anyway. So I am every time y'all hear me catch myself, just know that's a small victory. And as I stated, my name does mean victorious, so all I do is win. All right, y'all. I feel better already. I really was. I wasn't feeling the greatest. The little shit happens. I feel like it's important to not just talk about when you're positive. Don't focus on the negative. You don't want to breathe too much life into that shit. But it is important to to be real. Sometimes shit hurts. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're confused. Sometimes you just in a mood and you don't really know what is causing it. But you do know that you gotta fix that shit. You're not allowed to stay in it. You're not allowed to take it out on nobody else. And I saw someone, oh, you're. I keep seeing the roses. I don't really like the way her face looked on that one, but I thought the rose was cute. But yes, you're not allowed to take that out on anybody else. Be it your romantic partner, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your children, your cat, your dog. You don't get to do that. Get your shit together. And that goes for me, you, and anybody else who hears this. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to work. I probably still need. I know I do. I still need to take my vitamins and stuff. 9 weeks. It's so exciting. I guess it's maybe like every 2 days or so. I reach a different week because I'm at 4 hours. Um, every day equals 4 hours, not 24. That's the time schedule that I'm on. So I'm anxiously awaiting the time that I make it to 12 weeks because I want to use the Doppler. That's when you can use the Doppler. And I want to start seeing that belly grow more. Like, it feels like I see the little line and I feel like it's getting slightly bigger. But in real life, this is about the time where I started seeing a little pooch. It seemed like one side peed on a stick and it was confirmed, yeah, I'm having a baby. Boom. I got a belly. So hopefully it won't be long before it starts to poke out here. I'm looking forward to patting it. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Don't let them bitches blow you. If things get too much, it's okay to step back and say stop. It is okay. But just understand that all of our actions do have consequences. And be ready to accept them when they come. All right, guys, take care. We'll talk again soon.